back to another episode of Last Day on Earth Survival. Today we return. We got the 2 giveaway winners to announce. We got some awesome stuff coming straight from Kafir to talk about. And we got an airdrop that we are currently at. Oh, hello there, roaming zombie. We're currently at an airdrop and we are trying to get our hands on it because maybe today will be the lucky day. Maybe there will be the mythical connecting rod, the 10th connecting rod we need to finish the acid bath. But regardless of that, I hope you guys are having a fantastic day, an amazing weekend to all of you. Connecting rod, please? No. Not connecting rod. That's okay though. We do have some tickets saved up. We're gonna be heading on over to the bunker and trying to knock that out. And we got a toxic spitter coming after us, and I don't feel like dealing with you because I don't gotta deal with you. So I hope you guys are having an awesome. We're gonna be talking about the weekly Q&A, but this time it is the Russian version of the weekly Q&A from Kafir. Now here's the thing. Russian and English versions usually have different questions. Like some of the questions are kind of the same sometimes, but a lot of the times they answer completely different stuff. And that's why I like to pop that bad boy in Google Translate because it is in Russian. Pop that bad boy into Google Translate and take things from there. So without further ado, let's hop in. Let's get to talking. With number 1, will there be other pets besides the dog? In a sense, yes. So this is a very vague and also a relatively strange answer, which is, of course, Kefir's specialty. So it sounds like something that's right up their alley. If you guys want to know the bunker code for today, boom, pop a peep at that. I cop a peep at that. That's what I was trying to say. Cop a peep at that and whatnot. But yeah, there you have it. There are going to be other pets besides the dog in the game, but they said in a sense, which means kind of in a weird way. So we know for sure dogs are going to be in the game. And they've talked about horses before, so maybe they mean horses are going to be the pet. And I guess that would make sense because people usually don't consider horses a pet. They're more of, I guess, like a tame or something like that you like ride around and stuff. But I mean, that would make sense. That in a sense it could be the horse potentially. At least I could see it being that, or maybe there's even some others. Like maybe we could capture a turkey. I still want a turkey, man. I want a turkey for the road, and I would love that. And another thing that I would love as well is your guys' thoughts on this Russian Q&A as we talk about it, talk more in depth, start talking about more of the jazz and whatnot. Let me know in the comment section what you think about some of these points, what you think about my hypotheses, and just overall your own thoughts, your own opinions, that type of jazz. And reminder, that's going to put you a third of the way into the weekly $25 iTunes/Play Store gift card giveaway. All you gotta do is as well as make sure that like button, make sure you're subscribed, and boom shakalaka, you are entered in on this video. This is the first video that you guys can enter in on for this week. Yeah, that's right. Oh no, I totally hit the wrong button. This is actually the first video you got. Don't hit it again. I want to do a quip. This is the first video that you guys can actually enter in on for this week, and that is because we're gonna be announcing the winners of the past week today. And to celebrate the new year, we're doing another double giveaway where 2 winners are gonna be announced for it. So that $25 gift card will belong to a lucky 2s of you. So best of luck to all of you. And ooh, now these are some nicer clothes than whatever stuff we were putting up with before. I want to put away the SWAT just because we're doing normal bunker runs, trying to acquire tickets, that type of jazz. But yeah, go ahead and do that in the comment section. Best of luck to you guys. You can enter it on all the upcoming videos, which is why hitting that notification bell might be handy as well, so you guys know when future videos do go up. But yeah, long story short, that's how you enter in. Feel free to enter on every video, and later today we'll be announcing the winners from the past week. And yeah, let's move on to number 2. Will you add a pause button in single locations and a bunker, at least until online? Absolutely not. So this is Kafir. I think they talked about this and addressed it a little bit in the English version. Why is my phone lag? Phone, why you lag now? Is someone trying to call me? Usually whenever someone tries to call me, my phone lags like a madman, so it would not surprise me if that happened. And what's going on with my machete? Do you guys see this? What's my machete doing? What the hell? Am I crazy? What's going on here? Why is my machete like that? I don't know why this is so entertaining, but it is. But yeah, it looks like Kafir is not about adding in pausing or anything like that at all, even while the game continues to be single player. They don't appear to be huge fans of it, and I mean, I can't blame them. I don't like it. It does take away from the survival element if you can't pause and stuff like that. And I mean, if you want to pause, you can always just kind of just leave the zone, because that's what I like to do whenever I want to talk or something, is just leave the zone, and boom shakalaka, we're pretty good to go. All right, let's take this guy out. And did that fix our machete, or is there? Oh, there we go. That fixed our machete. Aw, That was really cool. I don't know why. I felt like we had streamers or something, but it does look like they're going to be adding in a pause button. I understand why not. Like, it does suck because pause buttons would be handy, but I'm 100% understanding of why they don't want to add it in, because not many survival games have the ability to pause the game. Like Rust, anything, like, I don't know, like most of those that don't pause are multiplayer and stuff, but Kafir is of course preparing the game to be multiplayer, so I could definitely see the logic behind that. So while we're popping open the green terminal, it might be time for us to talk about something awesome. To talk about number 3. What about the Raiders? And what about the Raiders? They all are cool. One day they are going to meet you all already very soon. Exclamation point. Anything good in here? Hey, an engine part. Alrighty then. Already pretty successful day if you ask me. We got another pistol we could cop as well. We could do that. We'll try to use our melee weapons for the time being, though. Try to exhaust these. We got tons of band-aids and whatnot. But as you guys can see with the Raiders, we got some fun stuff coming up with the Raiders. And here's the thing. This coincides with the stuff we were talking about yesterday and my hypothesis that 1.7 is coming very soon. Dare I even say 1.7 will be the next update. Thank you for the tickets, game. I appreciate that. Now, let's talk about why I think this is the case and why I think I have a pretty good case for this being the case. I know that's a lot of cases, but just bear with me. All right, it'll all make sense. Let's clear out the 3rd floor. I like the 3rd floor. But in the English Q&A, they were talking about, I think, there was like an event coming that you could like kill AI and get a map. Yeah, that's what they were talking about in the English Q&A, that there's an event coming very soon, and then they really emphasized very soon. Just like here, they're saying very soon again. How they said very soon that there is going to be an update coming that will add in an event, not an event, or something or other where you can kill AI, get a map to their base for a limited amount of time, and raid their base through that. Which means that, like I said, I think this is all going to be a part of the 1.7 update, and 1.7 is going to be the raid update, which revamps a lot of stuff. And while we talk about this, let's actually go topside so I can kind of like point at a couple of things and show you guys examples. But long story short, this is something that Kafir's mentioned before as well, that they want to revamp entirely how bases work and that type of jazz. Not your own base, but like other bases. And here it says, yeah, that Raiders will be coming very soon. And Raiders, they've talked about before, will be coming to raid our base, I think, periodically, every once in a while. As they do raid your base, that's where having better walls and stuff will come in handy to protect your loot. And I'm guessing it's taken a while because Kafir probably wants the Raiders to have some kind of like AI associated with them, where like the Raider AI has them like trying to actually like steal your loot or something like that, you know, which seems crazy. But worst case scenario, if that happens, I'm just saying, hide your stuff at the bunker, man. I don't think Raiders are going to be visiting Bunker Alpha, and if they are, holy hell, run for the hills. But super quickly, to further talk about what I'm talking about. So Kafir has said that they want to completely rework how bases function, and that's why they're not respawning the stuff in the AI bases now, because they're focusing on entirely changing how they work. Oh, was there a motorcycle event somewhere? Motorcycle event? Motorcycle event! I see motorcycle event. Okay, we might need to chop off a couple of goods. I said we were gonna go, and we are also almost totally out of gold. But I said we were gonna go and do the bunker. We're gonna do that after we get the chopper event, 'cause there's always the chance of a scuba mask. But back to talking about number 3, like I was saying. All right, the way that it's gonna work is that I'm pretty sure these guys will end up being events and stuff. Where like they kind of pop up. If you kill an AI in a random wood, you can find like a map to his base, or maybe you have to bring him back home, interrogate him in the torture chair, which is an item Kafir's talked about before, something that will definitely work in multiplayer. You will have to literally torture other players to find out their base location. But there you can see the torture device, which is what we're waiting on the Titan bar for, which means that 1.7 might introduce new resources as well in the forms of the Titan bar and the ash plank to add in new possibilities or new recipes, especially when it comes to some of these like raiding associated items. But honestly, with number 3, I think the biggest point here is that they're saying Raiders are coming very soon. They're saying a new way to raid enemies are coming very soon, and I think that means that 1.7 is coming very soon. And then it also makes sense because 1.6 came after. We're gonna have to put away a couple of goodies here. It's all right, we'll come back for them. All right, I like weapons. We will not just leave the weapons behind. Don't worry about that, Fun 9. We will not do this. We will, however, probably equip the shotgun for the bad things that will come. And of course, eat some of the beef jerky and that, and then head over to the chopper event. But also, if you guys remember when 1.6 came, I think it was like the last update before 1.6 was version like 1.5.13, 1.5.14, somewhere around there. And if you guys see in the lower right hand corner, it's 1.6.12. 12 is pretty close to that like 13, 14 number, which means I feel like it's been a good amount of updates between massive updates. And I think it's been like right around roughly a solid amount of time since that's happened. Because I think when did 1.6 come out? It's probably been like 2 or 3 months ago, something like that. And I think the game came out like 7 months ago. So I think it's a time. And I think, I don't know, 1.5 probably came out like 5 or 6 months ago, something like that. I'm not 100% sure on the timings, but I think the timing is very right for 1.7 to happen very soon. Kafir already said they had some sneak peeks ready for us. And I mean, they even saw, if you guys remember, there was like a live stream on Facebook where they were like kind of showing some sneak peek, and you actually saw some multiplayer. And I don't think it was multiplayer, but I think it was like AI raiding or something like that. I'll see if I could like dig up that clip and show it off at some point. But it was like a bunch of like people running out of a base after you blew it up. And I think what that actually ended up being, people originally thought it was multiplayer, but after a little bit of closer examination, I think there's a good chance that that's going to be the revamped rating system, because that appears to be the big kahuna right now. So that's what we're excited for, and I definitely want to hear about number 3. But that's everything I got to say and why I think 1.7 is going to be the next update, at least the next massive update. And please kill the guy with a shotgun. Game, don't lag now. Game, you're lagging at the worst time, man. Don't appreciate it. What are you doing? Oh, I was gonna let you live. Come on, man. We could have been friends. I know you were getting attacked by these guys. I was gonna be cool, let you live and stuff, but now you gotta start shooting me. Thank you for the quality shotgun. That's why I love this chopper event. That's why I think this is the best chopper event in the game out of all the chopper events that can happen. You usually get a very high quality shotgun out of it. High quality shotguns are pretty sought after in my mind. Scuba mask, please. No, maybe one day. We did get some pretty good stuff. And a spike devastator. I guess I'll keep it around. We can bring it over to the bunker. Check out the luggages, the suitcases they got here. But yeah, if you guys got a chopper, you always want to hope for this one. This is by far and away the best event. Unless you really... Let's put that away. I don't care about those things. And I got plenty of rubber at home too. But unless you like really care about getting the scuba mask, because then this might not be the best, because there's only one chopper to loot, and you can only get scuba masks from looting choppers, and the other 2 chopper events do have 2 choppers to loot. So if you really want the scuba mask, this isn't the event you want. But if you just want good loot, this is definitely the event. But there we go. We're finished talking about number 3. Sorry that took a while, but the Russian version of this question really, I think, solidified the fact that 1.7, I'm very confident is coming within the next update, or maybe 2 updates, because maybe they have to do an update to like disable all the Christmas stuff, which should, I could totally, that'd be reasonable in my eyes. I could see that happening. Now then, we do have some running to do, and we're gonna end up having to drive over to the bunker, and we'll probably just end up using some of the guns we got here. Like, we got a fair amount of stuff. 2 shotguns, a little bit of a used up AK. I think we'll be good to go with clearing out the bunker with some of what we got. But let's move on to number 4. Do you leave turkeys in the game? Initially, we did not plan. Oh no, don't want to drive there. We don't have the coins to do that. Don't want to walk there. Initially, we did not plan, but we'll think about it. And I think that it's a good sign, because a lot of people are just loving the turkeys. I talked about this a little bit more in the last episode, because there was a similar question asked in the English one. So I don't just want to kind of repeat that, since this is really similar. I've already talked about it, but it'd be awesome to have the turkeys around, because it's just more wildlife, makes the world feel more alive, gives them more variety. And those turkeys are kind of amazing, because after you cook them, they're literally just the food version of first aid kits, aka freaking amazing. Number 5, can you reset the hopper reset button to the hopper itself in the lobby, for example? I think maybe hopper might supposed to mean bunker. Like, can you reset the bunker reset button to the bunker itself in the lobby, for example? That definitely makes more sense when you say it that way. The restart button is an event object. If we finally introduce it in the game, we'll consider this option. So Kafir has said before, if you guys know what I'm talking about, it's the battery modulator over at Nick Sandy's. Kafir has said that this is an event, but if it is loved a lot, and so far the community is really starting to love it, there is a good chance that they will actually end up leaving it in the game. And they're saying that there's a good chance if they do end up leaving it in the game, they will leave it in the bunker, which makes sense, kind of. Well, I don't know if it makes sense to be inside the bunker when it resets, but maybe put it on the lobby. I could see that making a good amount of sense, but let's continue on, head into the floors. And like I said, with any of these points, anything that I'm saying, especially number 3, because number 3, out of the questions we're talking about, definitely has the most to be said about it, the most to be speculated, and the most to be hypothesized. So definitely let me know any thoughts y'all got there. But let's move on to number 6. As I understand, you take as a basis zombies from Left 4 Dead. It is now very cool and popular. Tech here in Last Day on Earth, there are such zombies or special infected as busters, tank, toxic zombies, or that just seems to be a Russian word, fatty, it's the fatty, etc. And I'm wondering if there will be zombies in the game like witch, smoker, hunter, and jockey. Left 4 Dead is in some ways a legendary game of those that have had a strong influence of the genre and themes in general, and now it's quite difficult to make a zombie concept that does not overlap with other universes. However, this is not a reason to bump into copying. We will try to invent something of our own. So I think the moral of what this guy was trying to ask is, hey, since, you know, there's some similar zombies in Last Day on Earth to Left 4 Dead, will you guys end up potentially, hold on, we just gotta blast this fast biter in the face. Spike Devastator is good, man. It's got a really high attack speed. Should be able to take out this fast biter pretty quickly. And then we can move on to the next victim and just make sure, hopefully our armor doesn't break. But there we go, let's heal there. And they're just saying that, like, this person asking the question saw a lot of similarities between Left 4 Dead and Last Day on Earth. I mean, they're both zombie games, so of course there's gonna be similarities. I mean, any zombie game is gonna kind of have similar zombies, and they're just asking that, hey, you know, there's some similar zombies to Left 4 Dead. Well, we see the rest of the Left 4 Dead zombies, and Kafir's saying, no, that's not gonna happen. Maybe it will, maybe it'll like happen like that, but definitely no guarantees or anything. But Kafir, for the most part, seems to be interested in actually making their own types of zombies, paving their own way for Last Day on Earth. And there is still that one teased zombie that I forget about. I feel like it's got like the weird arm and stuff. You guys know the one I'm talking about? They teased it a couple months back. Pretty sure that's still a work in progress. Hopefully something comes out of that, because we haven't heard much on that front. That is for sure, unless we go and get this toxic spitter. See, Spike Devastators are perfect toxic spitter killers, because they do enough after a sneak attack. You just need one more hit, and then boom shakalaka, you done know. And then we can take out the toxic abomination. And as we are doing that, let's move on to number 7. Will the game, hold on, we just gotta heal here, make sure that we don't die. Will the game anti-cheat normal or take any action against unscrupulous players? Which means maybe, I don't know, I'm not 100% unscrupulous is trying to say. But no interference with the game files will not go unnoticed. All accounts that have been hacked are already sentenced, because with each new update, their owners have more and more problems with the game. So in a way, the measures have already been taken. So far, it will be so. In due course, we'll introduce another system. So pretty much they're saying, hey, we got an anti-cheat system in the game so far, working pretty good. Oh wait, we're gonna introduce another one too. That's even better. So Kafir's really taking anti-cheat seriously, which is really good, because it definitely should with multiplayer coming, because nobody wants gonna pee all over you. Nobody wants cheaters ruining the game, especially in a multiplayer version. So it's awesome that even though there's only multiplayer in the game, Kafir is still taking it so seriously and doing everything they can to put a stop to cheaters. Hey, if you guys want to cheat in single player, like, that's your call. I don't see the point in it, because if you have access to literally any single thing in the game, what's the point in playing the game? You know, sorry for making you a little bit deaf here. We just had to go a little bit, and hey, look at that. AK's got a good amount of durability left. But, yeah. But I like that they're doing that in single player. But yeah, hacking in multiplayer, that's just, I don't know, man. Like, in single player, if you want to do it, fine. I don't see a huge point in cheating in single player games. But if you're doing it in multiplayer, that's affecting other people, and that's totally a different story. So that's just kind of my thoughts on it. But Kafir seems like, I like that they're taking it seriously now, so there hopefully won't be a ton of cheaters when multiplayer launches, because that's probably going to be, I feel like, the biggest thing that a lot of people got to worry about is making sure that, you know, all is well when that multiplayer launches, because multiplayer is going to be some game-changing stuff. And once we take out the rest of these fellas coming after us, we'll go ahead and I just like to run a bit here to create some separation. We'll go ahead and we'll talk about the next point, which is going to be numero 8. So as soon as this guy gets hit in the eye, look at them rhymes. Guy hit in the eye. Ooh, that's right. Looking like the next top 100 charting rapper. We made it, fam. We made it. Any loot here? Any yellow tickets? No. These tickets are lackluster. But number 8, will it be possible to use a stool against the clan of the clan? Now this is, I think this question definitely got lost in translation, but it's something about stool and clans and saying it's not going to be possible. So, I mean, they're not confirming anything coming in the game with this question, so I guess it's not a huge deal that it got lost in translation, but they are confirming something that for sure won't be in the game. So, you know, glass half empty, glass half full. Depends on how you boys want to look at it. You know what I want, though? Given all these tickets we get, especially the huge amount of green tickets, I wish you could get more than just one green crate per bunker run. You know, I wish you had the ability to just keep on vending them out, because I know a ton of people who just have extra green tickets that will just definitely go not unnoticed, but just you know, unused because of the poopiness. Dude, look at this. Like, oh no, I want. Look at this. Look at this. He like, I wonder, can he hit me from there? No, he tries to. Freaking bathroom using guy. Look at that. Oh no. He's learned that he can't hit me through the bathroom stall. He's evolving. He's adapting. Oh no. It's okay. These friendly giants are easy peasy to kill, and they gave us the red tickets. Unfortunately, we need hella red tickets to do any good, but let's move on to number 9. Do you leave the seedlings after the event so that you can sow your base? Not yet. So the seedlings that he is talking about is the Christmas tree seedlings. If you guys don't know, the Christmas event still going on. New Year battle coming very soon. We'll be opening up those packs probably tomorrow. It says that they're going to be a limited edition pack. I'm excited for those though, because so far, every time there's been a grenade launcher we could possibly get, we've gotten a grenade launcher. So, yes, please, I will take some more of this. But back to what I was saying about the seedlings, or the seedlings that you can get and are used in the crafting of the Christmas tree. Right here you can see these seedlings. Some people are thinking, hey, maybe we could use them to grow trees after the update, and Kafir's saying, not yet. So that's the thing, though. They're saying not yet. I don't know if they're saying not yet to the ability to plant stuff in your base, or the ability to specifically plant these trees. Because that'd be awesome if these saplings did stay after the Christmas event. I mean, there's a good chance they disappear. But if they stay after the Christmas event and we're actually able to utilize them, that'd be pretty freaking sweet if you ask me. Because then we could grow some trees in our own area, chop them down, and just kind of have some resources, you know, ready to go in our own place. And finally, let's move on to number 10. Will it be possible for the clans to hire players and bots themselves to guard the clan base? Yes. I had to cough a little bit. It will be possible. So that is awesome confirmation and awesome news that when the clan portion of the game is unlocked and clans are like that, not only will it be multiplayer and other people doing stuff in your clan, but there will be a clan base you have to protect. And one of the things you'll be able to do is hire players and even bots themselves to guard the clan base. And it's long been rumored that people really think that you'll even be able to get, ooh, we're gonna have to shotgun rain this guy. We did not bring a good amount of pistols to deal with you. But a lot of people, well, I could have got the sneak attack with the saw blade mace off on this guy. Forgot you can do that. Come on, shotgun rain. Go a little bit faster. Shotgun rain. Gorgeous, marvelous. That's what I like to see as we continue accruing some yellow tickets and that type of jazz. These guys we gotta deal with. Let's go Spike Devastator style. Let's lure you let's lure you guys over to here. Yeah, come on and deal with me, laddie. But that is awesome to hear, because I know that that's something rumored as well. And if this system exists and is gonna be possible for multiplayer clan bases, it's a good chance that we might even be able to hire people to protect our own base, especially with this raid update coming, where there will be raiders coming. I honestly think that's another thing that could really come in the 1.7 raid update. And seriously, at this point, I'm so confident in 1.7 being the raid update. Like, if it's not the raid update, I'll be absolutely baffled. I'm just stupidly confident in it at this point. And why don't we go with the sledgehammer for dealing with this body right here. Hello, body. You will be a dead body soon. It's the toxic speeder. And then let's go back to crouching. And the toxic abomination is none the wiser. And then we engage into some hand-to-hand combat. Switch on over to some different weapons to hopefully get some hits off a little bit quicker. Boom, shakalaka. You done know. And you have anything? No, nothing there. Blind one, Bati. Oh, I will come to you soon. Don't worry. When the hard mode is activated, I will say hello to you. But that's awesome, and it's really making me think that we'll be able to hire bots, hire players for our own base, and I could 100% see that happening with this raid update. And I'm so excited for 1.7 at this point, man. I'm just exhilarated, and it's just like, is gonna be awesome. But let me know what you guys think in that comment section down below, and that will enter you into the giveaway if you like the video and are subscribed as well. But I think out of everything, number 3 and number 10 are probably the most important points because they kind of correlate to the English Q&A, and you can kind of tie all these things together, and I think it's really kind of giving a lot of hints towards that rating 1.7 update that I am just exhilarated for at this point. Just like how I'm exhilarated to pump this guy full of lead. Look at him flopping around because he's gonna be dead. But with that, before we go any further, I think it is a great point for us to go ahead and announce the winners of last week's weekly giveaway for the $25 iTunes / Play Store gift card giveaway. The first randomly chosen video was when we were talking about new worker recruiting events and vehicles, radio tower, that type of jazz. I believe that was in the Q&A of some sort. Yeah, I do think that's what it was. And huge congratulations to my man Carbon Blaze and his love of turtles, my man. You have been messaged along with the second winner from the new town. We were talking about a radioactive event and Bunker Foxtrot in a leak app where some information about the game was leaked. Congratulations to Dragon Lover 3690 from that video telling me not to make the gunsmith bench. Don't do it. Also great vid. Thanks for the compliment, man. And I'm still thinking about the gunsmith bench. Like, we got a lot of wrenches, but that thing could come in handy, but we don't really need weapon parts at the moment. So huge congratulations to you two. Y'all have been messaged on YouTube. Link to get to your message if you don't know how. I'll have it in the pinned comment in the comment section or in the description. Click that bad boy. That will take you where you need to go. And from there, reply to my message. Let me know Android or iOS, and I'll go ahead. I'll hook it up for you boys. So best of luck to everyone in the new weekly giveaway. Y'all got a week. Make sure to enter it on all the videos. I don't know why I'm using a gun here. I guess I just really didn't like this toxic abomination. Let's go back to some melee weapons. Haha. Marvelous. Except for the fact that our boots are about to break. Dude, I just got these boots, man. How are you gonna break my brand new friggity fresh boots? That is not nice. Oh my god. Got a home run out of the park with his arm. You see that? His arm just flew over the railing. I wonder if we can see it down there. Yeah, dude, this is why I really want the scuba mask, too, because there's a rumor going on in the community. It's like, dude, what if the floor below this is flooded? You know, and like, honestly, I could see that. That might be what we need the scuba mask for. I wish there was maybe more uses for the gas mask, because we have a bajillion of those. Dude, for real, it's crazy how many gas masks we have. Like, I'm one day a gas mask event or like a radioactive event for clear, like something with gas will come out and I'll be so happy that I waited. But until then, I literally just have like 50 gas masks and it's oh, I thought I could sneak up on you. It's absolutely nutty. Hopefully this machete will be able to finish the trick before it breaks. I think we should be good. We can do what we got, but I'm so excited with a lot of things that we were talking about because that raid update, man. I know I'm kind of like going in circles with talking about the raid update, but I'm just so exhilarated for it because that's going to be a huge update, and that's something that Last Down Earth hasn't had in a little while. And that's kind of why I think really 1.7 is coming really soon too, because if you guys remember 1.6 when that came out, there was a really long break since the last update before then, so I could totally see something similar going down here. But I can also see some shotgun rain going down on this frenzy giant thinking he can run up on me. You done know. Well, you're not done know yet. But after some shotgun rain, you done know. Hey, some more red tickets too. Let's make sure that we're grabbing the loot. We got another frenzy giant to go after. We got some shotgun rain to deal with the boys, and we got a little bit more of this bunker flow to get through. Also do want to apologize that this video is going to be going up a little bit late. It just took me a little bit to get everything together. I went on a breakfast date with Bae, which was awesome. We went in our onesies because she came over in her onesie and she's like, yeah, I don't have any other clothes. And I'm like, well, I want to go to breakfast. So to make her feel good, I wore a onesie too. We went to breakfast and we went to breakfast in onesies, and it was absolutely marvelous, man. I think we literally decided that we gotta make breakfast and onesies a thing. You know, like, sure, we were getting looks in the restaurant, but probably at how adorable we looked. We looked adorable. If you guys don't know, totally check out my Twitter or my Instagram at Starsnipe1 on Twitter. Shotgun Rain. Shotgun Rain doesn't have to do with the Twitter. I just like saying Shotgun Rain. Or at Starsnipe on Instagram. Links in the description too. And one of those two, my latest tweet and my latest Instagram, should be us looking absolutely adorable. I think you guys will appreciate it. So, yeah. But after we get this crate, I think we might go ahead and wrap things up a little bit earlier because I want to get this video up to you guys as early as possible because it's going to be coming out late, and I hate releasing videos late for you guys, and thank you for the variety of tickets there. We will continue doing the rest of this bunker, though, especially because I do got some stuff to do tomorrow. Tomorrow, we going to be opening up them New Year battle crates, boy, and hopefully, if we're lucky, there will be a New Year's event to accompany the New Year's battle crate. But with that, I think that's a great point for us to go ahead and end the video off on. I'm so excited to hear what you guys got to say about some of these points that I really think have to do with the Raiders update and the fact that the Raiders are coming very soon. They're going to be raiding our base. We're going to have a new way of raiding AI bases that'll probably end up kind of like having to do with how we do it in multiplayer and just the ability to like hire people at our base. And I think honestly, to hire people to protect our base against these raiders, I think it only makes sense that the radio tower comes in too. So I really think there's a lot of dots to be connected, but my money is on the radio tower, new raiding systems, the ability to hire people to work on your workbenches, but because that's a boost that gives a 25% boost. That's not in the game yet, but I think that'll come because we need the radio tower to hire people, and they've talked about that coming very soon as well, and it only makes sense we gotta hire people to protect our base as well using a radio tower, and for that we need Titan bars, so either they change the recipe or there's even gonna be some new resources as well. So 1.7, man. Out of some of the context clues and teases we got out of Kafir, 1.7 is an update to be really excited about, and it might seriously be the best update to date, which is awesome, and I hope it hits soon, because Jurassic Survival lately, if you guys haven't been watching that series, give it a peek. That game has been getting insane updates lately. It got a Battle Royale update 2 updates ago. It just got an update the other day, if you guys haven't seen that, added in a new invasion event and like a giant wall, a new hunters faction. Like, if you guys don't care about that, I respect that, but in case you don't know about it, I want to let you guys know about it and just say that is pretty freaking dope, and y'all should give it a go. But I'm excited for 1.7 out of what we're saying. Let me know what you guys think regarding it. Oh, look at this little frenzy giant head. Hello, frenzy giant head. Good, yeah, screw you, frenzy giant head. But that's gonna wrap it up for me for now. Best of luck to you guys joining the Chopper Squadron. I know that's always a struggle. Best of luck in the new weekly giveaway. Congrats again to Carbon Plays and Dragon Liver 3690. Reply to my message and get that jazz up in there. And just overall, best of luck to you guys and having the most fan-freaking-tastic day imaginable to the human mind, and spreading that positivity and just being the amazing people that you guys were meant to be. But that's gonna do it for me for now. Thank you guys all time for watching. It's a fan-freaking-tastic day, and I'll talk to you in the next one. See ya.